Hello everyone, welcome to Lever Guns 50. Today look at this beautiful gun we got here. This one here has a flat style butt pad, or shotgun style. And it's got the rubber butt pad on it. And so it's going to reduce the recoil. Plus, look at this. This is a tank style muzzle brake. And that's going to really take it down to where it's not recoiling. Anyhow, that's the theory. So let's try this out and see how it does. And I made a video almost 6 months ago that I was going to make this gun. It's got a thicker than normal barrel on it, at least up here. The 1 in 20 twist on it. It's threaded for this muzzle brake, which we'll also switch out and put different muzzle brakes on it. It's, like I said, 1 in 20 twist. It's got Lever Gun 50 on it. It's supposed to be Lever Guns with an S. And right now we're just going to shoot a few shots to it and see what kind of velocities we can get, and just work up a load. And I'm just going to bring you along to see that. And later we're going to try it for accuracy. With this kind of muzzle brake on it, we should be able to bench rest shoot this thing for longer range with heavy bullets. This 1 in 20 twist, my other one's 1 in 28, so this should be able to stabilize the long, heavy bullets at relatively low velocity. And we might be able to get some subsonic loads out of this with them 650 grain or 700 or even 800 grain bullets, and see what kind of accuracy we can get. So anyhow, let's set up and shoot this thing and see how well it does, and y'all let me know down in the comments what you think. Give you a good look at it. So yeah, I think it's going to turn out to be a fun gun for the channel. And I'm still working on the action a little bit to get the cartridges to feed through there. This is some of the first shots you're going to see out of this gun, but we should be able to get repeat shots fairly fast with this kind of muzzle brake, plus the other ones that we're going to try. So I just got it put back together, and this barrel is 22 inches. With the muzzle brake and all, it's supposed to be 24 inches, because that's what I wanted. And so it turned out good. Let's, like I said, let's load up and get to shooting and see what happens. All right, so we're going to shoot a load across the chronograph into those books. We still got to do some action work on this. But here goes one. Aim right for that eagle. Now, that was quite loud, but it had no recoil. So that was 2,115 feet a second, fairly light load. Let's try it again, a hotter load. Just for grins and giggles, let's see what that load actually did. You can poke your finger in there. And yep, right through that one too. I don't know where it should stop. That feels hot there. And it was hot for a reason. That's very hot. Here's what's left of that bullet. So as you can see, we got a lot of work to do on this stock. Got a lot of work to do on getting all this together, but come along for the ride and we'll see how it all turns out. we're just going to shoot this across the chronograph and see what kind of velocities it is. Got it's a little bit hotter load. No pressure sign at all. That one there was a little bit faster, 2,344 feet a second. Let's ramp it on up. Let's see what it was doing. Turn this slow-mo off. Okay, doing 2,460. Okay, doing 2,460. Okay, here goes this next load. This is even hotter. Okay, 2,600. This is 300 grain bullet. All these are 300 grain bullet. 2,634 feet a second. All right, this is our hottest load. This normally, out of this other 1886 with the 26-inch barrel, normally produces about 2,800 feet a second. I don't know what it's going to get out of this 22-inch barrel, so we're going to find out. So let's get set up and shoot this bad boy and see what it does. Now you might notice the screw is missing because I'm working on the cartridge guide, so I don't have it in there right now. These are the first shots out of this gun. Okay, let's see if this will go 2,700 feet a second, 28, or what it will do. This is the hottest load that I've ever shot through as far as a 300 grain bullet. Recoil wasn't bad at all. That's a shorter barrel. So 2697 and 2697, almost 2,700 feet a second. Let's pop that cartridge out there and see. Yeah, it's still fairly rounded. We could have went hotter, but we got to clean this barrel. You can't shoot a lot of shots on a new barrel without cleaning it, or it won't be as accurate as it would have been. It's actually made for the 50 Beowulf, but it works just fine. And it has a set screw right down here on the bottom. So anyhow, we got to do a few things. We got to drill a hole and tap it in the barrel to hold this in, but this fits up against there and it's not going anywhere. So anyhow, we got a little bit of work to do on this. We'll get it done a little bit at a time. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about it. We'll have this hopefully operating so we can just lever the cartridge. That faster rate of twist should stabilize them really long bullets a lot better. This right here is the good old, faithful here. Like I said, we're going to cut these once we figure out exactly how we want to run that on there. I think that's pretty cool. Lever Guns 50. You can see the maker's name right there if you want to contact them. And they actually put Lever Guns with the S on it. And I'm pretty sure, which I'll double check, that I asked Winchester Barrels to put Lever Guns 50 with the S. But any which way it goes, I feel like it's a nice barrel. The cost was, really good. I'm not good at waiting a really long time, so That's the only part I really didn't like, is the long wait. And I feel like the communication could have been a little bit better, but they did the job, they got it done, and they sent it to me, and it seems to be really accurate. I had to do a little bit of work on it. It had a little burr at the muzzle, even though it was chamfered. If you measured it, it was slightly reduced right at the very tip edge, and I cleaned that up, and it's good to go. But they threaded it for me, and they put the muzzle brake on it, and they did a good job. And the rifling looks to be very smooth, although I don't have a bore scope to really look at it, but it looks to be really smooth. The chambering seems to be really good. I feel like they do good work. The only complaint I have is the communications kind of are poor, and that might have been my bad. But I mean, I think the thing is they said they was going to get it right out to me and push it through, and it took 6 months, and that might have been what they was thinking was pushing it through, because like I said, Patreon got one, and it took 9 months, so maybe that was pushing it through. I guess I should have asked, what does that mean? Because in my book, pushing something through and getting it, I'm thinking, like Montana Rifleman, I think it was a month, maybe 2. That's what I was thinking, on 1 or 2 months. That's pretty fast. But almost 6 months, that's okay if I was expecting it. But I'm making videos, and that kind of slows me down from getting the videos out there that I had planned on. So that's the only thing I didn't like. But like I said, the barrel looks good, and the quality of their work looks good. I think that they're a decent company. Like I said, a little bit slow, but sometimes slow is better. All right, let me know what y'all think down in the comments, what you want me to shoot with it. Like I said, it has 1 in 20 twists. I want to shoot some of them really long bullets at subsonic and just see if it'll stabilize them. Don't forget to hit the like, and if you like this kind of stuff and you want to stay up to date on this gun and others that we're coming up with, don't forget to hit the bell so you'll get notified next time when we upload a video. Y'all have a wonderful day, and God bless each and every one of you.